Hi, I'm Raya, and this is Wondering About Wolves. Today, we're looking at the Wolves versus Albion match review.
Yes, we are the first Black Country derby in 9 years, and we blew it.
We did.
So, what's the first item on the agenda?
The goals that were scored. And first, Albion scored from a penalty.
Yeah.
8 minutes in the first half.
Yeah. By the time the ball's in the net, 8 minutes. Penalty given away probably in the 7th minute.
Yeah.
Again, like we've said before, it's another early goal.
Yeah.
We're starting games so poorly. We're starting games like our mind is elsewhere. We ain't focused. We ain't on the ball, ready to go. We don't look like we're in gear. It looks like it takes us a while to get into it and grow into the game. And we keep giving stupid early goals away. And this was a stupid penalty.
Yeah. By Bolly.
Willy Bolly gave the penalty away. When I saw it in normal time, I thought that's outside the box.
Yeah.
I thought the contact was outside the box. And when I saw it back in the replay,
it was just in.
I'm still not convinced. I think that's harsh to give that as a penalty.
Quite soft,
a soft penalty.
It wasn't like.
It wasn't. It was a soft penalty, Raya. And it was a stupid thing to do to give the referee the opportunity to give it, but it was such a borderline decision that it could have gone either way.
Yeah, next goal that was scored by Silva.
Yes!
Actually from open play.
Yes, he got his first goal in open play. We talked about that, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago. When is that first goal from open play going to come? And it came, and he did it. And he used his body well. That was,
He protected the ball.
He did, yeah. He leaned across, eased the player out the way, and then slotted it into the corner. Nice side foot finish. A lovely touch by Bolly as well for the assist.
Yeah,
he helped it onto him beautifully. And Silva finished it well. And it was great to see him use some body strength and get his finish away into the bottom corner. So, at that point, we were thinking, right, it's 1-1. Let's kick on and win the game.
Yeah.
So, then what happened next?
And then Bolly scored from the set piece.
Yeah, corner on it and a bit of a scramble.
Yeah.
Bolly got on the end of it, put it in. So, both of our goals actually came from set pieces. The first one was a wide free kick. Second phase of play, when the ball was still alive, we scored. And then direct from the corner, scramble, Bolly gets it in. It makes up for the penalty, he gave the penalty away, but he got a goal and an assist to make up for that. 2-1 at half time. Things are looking good. Yeah, we think, right, surely now, surely we're going to kick on, win the game, put the game to bed, and then it'll be a nice 3 points. But what happened?
Then Albion scored again from a long throw.
And again, it's early in the half.
Exactly.
Was it like 5 or 6 minutes gone?
Yeah.
And again, we're daydreaming. Again, we're conceding early goals. And it's a long throw. Now, we talked about this. We said, Albion are going to have a threat in the air. We keep losing aerial duels. Albion keep winning their aerial duels. Yeah. We knew that this could happen. We knew this was a threat. We said it, we told people about it. The long throw came in, and they got the first flick. They got the flick. They won the ball. And that was happening for every single long throw. They was winning it. They was getting up there and winning the flick.
Yeah.
We was never just commanding the situation, knocking people out of the way, bang, getting it clear. We're not even tight. We're letting people run into our penalty area without anybody with them to block the run. They're having an unopposed run into our static defenders, jumping, flicking the ball on. And then the big guy, bang, goal.
Right.
And, you could see it coming. You could see if they're going to score, it's going to be our mistake, or it's going to be a corner, a free kick, a long throw where they win an header.
Yeah.
Then what happened next?
And then a penalty for Albion.
Another penalty.
Yeah, two in one game.
Another soft penalty. Again, some referees wouldn't give that. It's a soft penalty, but again, when giving the referee the option to give it, by being in there and being the wrong side and flicking our leg out, getting a little touch, it's only a little touch, but you're giving that referee the chance to give the penalty. It's poor from Cody to give that penalty away.
Yeah.
Just as it was poor from Bolly in the first half to give the first penalty away. It's bad defending. And then all of a sudden, from us being 2-1 up at half time, we start the second half, and within 6 or 7 minutes, guess what? We're losing again. Again.
When we're on top, we need to stay on top.
This is it. We get on top of the game. We come to 2-1. We're at half time. Second half, we don't start on the front foot again. we lackadaisical. We let them get back into the game.
Yeah, we just defend, and let them come and try and score.
We're inviting pressure on instead of being positive, proactive, trying to get a third goal, even a fourth goal, and bury the game. Then keep the ball. Then sit in your shape. Then keep the ball when you've got 2 or 3 goal advantage. Yeah. And there's 1 goal in it. Anyway, what's next on the agenda?
Now it's Dylan's fact of the day.
Because Ivanovic was at today's match, unfortunately he missed his COVID jab at the old people's home.
Thanks for that, Dylan. Next on the agenda, we have got the player ratings.
Oh, player ratings. This is not going to be very high, am there, today, I don't think. Let's have a look then.
So, Patricio, a 5. He let 3 goals in as well.
And he didn't really had to make any other saves, so he can't give him a lot of points. And he went the wrong way for both penalties. So yeah, a 5.
Yeah. Everyone wasn't the best.
Yeah, there's not going to be many high scores, is there? Unfortunately.
No. Semedo, a 6. He
was alright. He tried to get forward, didn't he?
Yeah,
he went on a few runs. And you couldn't blame him for any of the goals. You know, sometimes in the previous game, you've looked at Semedo and says,
he could have done better.
Yeah, you know, that goal, maybe Semedo could have prevented that. But today, you're looking at Bolly and Cody for the penalties. You're looking at our general set-up is poor for the long throw goal. So you couldn't point the finger at Semedo defensively today. And at least he did try and get forward and go on some runs. So a 6, yeah.
Yeah, and next Cody, a 4. And he went off, which was a huge surprise.
Yeah, that's never happened before.
Never, ever.
He's never took Cody off before. The penalty, giving the penalty away, like we've said, obviously was very poor, and that's decided the game, hasn't it? You know, that's the winning goal for Albion, that mistake that he made. And I can understand him being taken off. He wants to get Ait-Nouri on, an attacking player to get down the wing and try and create. Sorry, what was you going to say?
And he changed the formation as well.
Yeah, we were switching things around, weren't we? We was trying different ideas, trying to get back into the game, searching for answers, like we have been doing for a lot of games this season. We're trying to find the right formula, because we've gone away from our tried and tested. We're trying to find the right formula. We're throwing lots of ingredients into the pot, and every time we taste it, it's still like, nah, that ain't good.
Yeah, Bolly, a 7. He scored, he got an assist.
Yeah.
The only mistake was given the
penalty away, yeah. Look, I mean, we gave Cody a 4 for his mistake with a penalty. And Bolly would have been the same, would have had a low mark as well. But I think by getting an assist and a goal, you've been fair and bumped his score up because of a goal and an assist, yeah.
Yeah, next, Saïs, a 6.
Yeah, he was pretty steady, Saïs. Started the game at left back, which he did the best he can. He had a natural left back, if we're going to be bombing down the wing in support of a winger.
He tried to push forwards.
But he did okay, you know, and he had a steady game, moved to centre-half later on, 6 for Saïs.
Yeah, and then next, Doncat, a 5. Oh, frustrating again. He had a few chances.
He got there again, didn't he, a couple of times?
Over the bar. He got
that was his best chance, really, when he got the shot off in the box and he skied it. But again, straight away we said, look, he's got there again in a dangerous position. And he's messed it up. Messed it up again. And generally not good anyway from Dendoncker today.
Yeah, he could have definitely done better with his performance. Next, Neves, a 5. He did go off as well.
He wasn't up to his recently high standards. He has been playing well recently, but today he was giving the ball away more. And eventually, Nuno took him off, again in search of an answer, bringing Gibbs White on to try to play in the 10 role, but that didn't work again.
Trying to change the formation. Then Coutinho, a 5 as well. He went off.
And again, not enough influence on the game.
No.
You know, he should have been dictating the play more along with Neves. You expect them to. I mean, we had a lot of possession, but like the times when we need him to keep the ball, when we want to take control of the game, I don't think that they orchestrated things or bossed it as we'd like them to.
Yeah, and the stats all went our way as well.
Yeah,
I just want to mention
that's interesting.
Possession.
Yeah.
We had 23 attempts and they had how much was
like
it?
6 or something,
Yeah,
or
6.
4, maybe
something like that.
A low number, but you look at how many attempts at goal we had, and it was something like quadruple the amount of attempts they had at goal.
So we should have definitely got more of them in the back of the net.
Yeah, we're not good, are we, taking our chances, and we look like we're short of goals, we look fragile defensively. It looks like when teams play against us, they need 1 or 2 attacks to get a goal. We need 10 to get a goal, and that's what's killing us. It's we can't put the ball in the net. For all the chances we create, we're not scoring enough goals, and we cannot keep the back door shut.
No, definitely not. Traore a 7.
He was all right, wasn't he, Traore? He got round him behind him a few times. He put some crosses in. No, it didn't always work out for him. Sometimes, you know, he put it behind and he lost the ball. But other times he did take players on. He did get round him. He did create opportunities
he was trying to create and get a small goal.
Yeah, but we failed to take any opportunities that he created for us.
Yeah, and Silva a 7. He scored and he was keeping the ball.
Yeah, he didn't take him off today, did he? He kept him on all match. And the big thing for him, obviously, was getting a goal from open play.
Yeah, from open play.
So that bumped his score up. And hopefully that boosts his confidence, because unless we get some people in on loan, we're going to have to keep playing him.
Yep, and he needs to be confident going forward and trying to
add to his goal tally.
Because
I'll tell you what, well, we'll get to Catrone, but I don't think Catrone is the man to come and take his place as, like, right, he's going to be the next Jimenez. Carry on anyway.
Neto a 7. He was alright.
Similar to Traore.
Tried to get crosses in and dribbling.
He put some cracking balls in. He flashed a couple right across the 6-yard box. Get in on him!
Exactly, we're not.
Get in there!
We're not.
We're too flat-footed. We're too flat-footed, Raya. We're standing, and by the time we react, the ball's gone past, because we ain't gambling and making that positive movement, either to get across the front post, to hit the back post, or to make a run from deep. Balls are going across the goal, time and time again.
Need to be on our
Nobody's
toes.
getting on the end. They're so flat-footed and static. So, but Neto, like Traore, did create some opportunities for us that we failed to convert.
Yeah, and now subs, Gibbs White a 4.
I mean,
he didn't make any difference.
Your mum was not pleased when Gibbs White come on. She said, don't take Neves off for Gibbs White, even though Neves wasn't having a good game. But I said to him, I understand what he's trying to do. He's bringing on Gibbs White. He wants to play him in the number 10 role to get an extra body in that dangerous third of the pitch. But Gibbs White was poor.
He was.
You know,
he needed to do much better.
Your mum turned out to be right. We might as well have kept Neves on.
Yeah.
Because he didn't affect the game at all. And when he did get the ball, he was spraying passes around, and there was going out to play, or he was over-hitting them, or he was going straight to an Albion player. No good again.
No good at all. Nouri a 6.
Yeah, he had a good day, you know, positive. He tried to get down the byline and get some crosses in and attack the players and dribble. He took a shot once with his right foot that went over the bar. It was a bad choice. He shouldn't be really hitting the ball with his wrong foot from 20 yards out. Yeah, good enough to do that. Should have just looked to pick a pass and keep the move going. Yeah. But at least he tried to get at him and attack him. So a 6, okay.
Yeah, fair enough. Catrone a 4.
Is Catrone the last one there? Yeah, Catrone 4, yeah.
He didn't change anything either.
He's come on 3 times, Raya. And just sorry to cut you off. Remember what you're going to say. He's come on 3 times now, and he's barely kicked the ball every time he's come on.
Yeah.
He's been very anonymous. Today, he had 1 chance that fell his way.
That's
and that was our big chance. Say. That was the big chance of the second half, wasn't it? That one.
He bent and he hit it to the floor, so it came up.
He hit it down into the ground, right near his own feet, bounced up over the bar. That was our best chance of the second half. Catrone, I cannot see him being the Jimenez mould, where he's the guy who's going to have the ball, hold it up, link the play, get on the end of crosses, use his physicality. He's too little for that. You know, he's not the same type of player as Jimenez. He's a different type of player. The type of player Catrone is, he needs to play with a Jimenez in a front 2, not as a 1 with 2 wide guys aside of him. Catrone is not going to be the answer. Fabio Silva is not going to be the answer.
We need someone on loan.
We've got to look at the transfer market, because it's getting worrying now. And if we keep losing, which it looks like we will the way we're playing, gradually we'll get sucked in. And once you get in, it's difficult to get out.
Yes.
What's next on the agenda?
It's the general performance.
Okay.
So the first half, I gave a 7 out of 10. You know, we were creating chances, we were scoring.
We scored a couple of goals, yeah. After a bad start again.
Yeah,
bad start.
Once again, like always, we need to change that.
Bad start, but then after that, after the first 10 minutes, Yeah, 7 out of 10, fair enough for the first half. We've got a couple of goals and we created other chances as well.
And second half, a 3.
Yeah.
Poor.
Awful.
That's all I've got to say,
A
poor.
real letdown. You're going in at half time, 2-1 up against the team that's second bottom in the league. They've won like 1 game all season.
Oh.
And we've managed to throw it away.
Yeah.
We've managed to blow it. We've managed to completely turn a golden opportunity to get 3 points into a loss.
It was 2-1
Yeah.
and then 3-2 to them. It's unbelievable.
I'll tell you what annoys me as well is when we're behind in the game and there's like 5 minutes to go or in injury time or whatever, we never look like being dangerous.
No.
The teams we play against them holding on fine, we ain't creating nothing. When we're winning by 1 goal and we're holding on for the last 5 minutes or injury time, we're all over the place, we're nervous, we're giving chances away, they're having shots at goal, they're putting crosses in, we're having to scramble things away.
Yeah.
We never do that to other teams. Other teams see things out easily and we ain't got a clue. We have not got a clue how to get pressure onto the opposition's defence in a manner other than standard play. We need a plan B. When we're losing a game, Raya, and there's 5 or 10 minutes to go, even injury time, get your big fellas, shove them up front, and lump it in the box because you've lost anyway. The game's going to be finished. You've got 5 minutes left. Lump it in the box and create panic because that's what teams do to us. They put it in the blender. We get scrambles. They send the big guys up, and we panic. And invariably, we give a goal away. Let's try and put some pressure on other teams by getting Bolly and Sace and just say, right, it's some diagonals to them, and let's just try and create chaos for a few minutes. No, we're going sideways, backwards now because by the time you've done that, the bloody whistle's blown. It's the end of the game.
Yeah, and then
what's next on the agenda?
It's the sign off. So make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts on the game. And
hang on, what's next anyway? What after this? After this one, you know, what's the next thing we're looking forward to?
It is Wolves versus Chorley FA Cup match preview.
FA Cup next, so we get a break from the league.
Yeah,
I mean,
FA Cup.
Now, if we lose against Chorley, a non-league team, you wouldn't think we could go any lower than today, but there's an opportunity to sink even further into the mire next week. Let's hope we don't. Let's hope we don't.
Yeah, and here you go, Dad. I think we'll be needing these today.
Yeah.